Hi friends, today we are going to talk about Airtel Internet TV. This is the latest set-top box. It's an Android based set-top box. It also has inbuilt Chromecast. This is a fantastic upgrade. If you have not done so, I would request you to do so. If you own a Airtel DTH connection, this one can be upgraded for as low as 2500 if you are on the highest plan. This was the box that I got. Let's look at the sides. So what does it say here? So it's manufactured by LG, that's a good thing. It's marketed by Airtel, of course. It needs two AAA batteries, there's an HDMI cable, there's a set-top box, and there's a user manual, power adapter, and other things besides that. It needs a power supply of 90 to 270 volts. So that makes it pretty universal. And you have some serial numbers. On the side, they have mentioned some features. So let's look at those as well. So they mentioned that you have YouTube, Google Cast, Wink Movies, that's an app from Airtel, then voice search, touch based remote, Airtel Games, Google Play Store, and it's 4K ready. And it has Android TV and an inbuilt Netflix app. So this is the actual Airtel set-top box. It looks very sleek, very beautiful, very elegant. This is an eye turner or a head spinner, if you may call that. And I have attached this a pen drive here. This pen drive is an external pen drive that I have attached to record my movies. That is to the option of the recording that I can record content directly from the TV. Then these are some indicators. This one is a Wi-Fi indicator, then there's a power indicator, and then you have power button, it's Android logo, and some Dolby digital sound. It does support that, so that is there. And there's a beautiful Airtel logo here, so which you can see the branding. I'll spin it around and show you some more of the internals. So this is what it looks at the back. This is some optical SPDIF connection. I have never used this in my life. And this is Ethernet connection. So I didn't need to use that because it supports Wi-Fi connection. I am using that. This is an HDMI cable, and this is the another pen drive slot that I have put this pen drive here. I play my HEVC movies, which is the smallest format of any HD movie that you can get on the internet, and then you can play them from here. The cable, that is the normal coaxial cable that comes, and this is the power cable that is going to the adapter. So besides this, you have some video and audio connections if you want to attach a home theater or anything. So that's about it. At the side is pretty plain, and this is the card. This is actually subscription card that goes before you use the Airtel set-top box. So one thing I would like to tell you is you cannot use the Android TV features without having an active Airtel TV subscription. So if you think that you can get rid of Airtel somehow and use the features, you will not be able to use this set-top box at all. So that is something to keep in mind. Let's talk about the remote also. So this is a pretty sleek remote that I got. So it has a play and pause button, there's a live button. This button actually, if you press this, you go to the Android TV section with all the apps and all. And here you can do a mute. Then if you want to record any program, you press this red button and it starts recording. Here this is for voice search. So if you press this microphone button, it will go ahead and do the voice search. Besides that, there's the volume rocker, minus and plus. Then you have the left, right, up, down direction keys, and OK is you can do that with this button here. This is also a touchpad, so the touch is pretty sensitive. It's rather too sensitive for my liking, so I don't like that. And there's the channel plus and minus, so you can do that if you want to switch channels. And this menu takes you to the Airtel Home or the Airtel, where different menu options will come for handling for Airtel TV, which I'll show you in a bit. Then this is again for more options. Suppose you're watching a program and you press this, then you will get more options to record a schedule or want a reminder for that program. And this is a back button. This is 1 2 3. Generally, if you press, suppose the channel number is 311 and you press that in one go, the channel will come to life. Then this is the audio visual, or it's basically the source button, so you can change your source of the TV from this button. And this is the keyboard button. If you have a keyboard attached, so that will work. So that's about it. It uses AAA batteries. I have put Duracell ones, the original ones conked off. But then also there's an option in the menu that I saw where you can also see the battery life left. So it's pretty useful that ways. So now let's look at this baby in action. So I switched off the Airtel setup box and I'll switch it on for you, and let's see how much time it takes to boot up. So I wanted to tell you this, see the logo has come, it's starting up, that it will take some time to boot up. So if you have any program that you want to watch, I would suggest you switch it on beforehand because this takes some time to boot up. So you might miss a few minutes of your program if you have not put it on recording. So now the Airtel Internet TV logo is coming, and these four lovely icons will change to something called Android TV. That's written. I hope you can see that. One very good thing is that the remote control works on Bluetooth, so you don't need line of sight to operate the set-top box. You can keep it anywhere if you want remote and it will work. I have tried it around 10 feet of distance and it works lovely. This is the USB drive connected. It is showing the symbol. Why? Because I have an external pen drive connected, so I can quickly go and press the back button here. So after pressing this, it goes away and it shows that one moment please, the subscription check is in progress. This thing always happens whenever you switch on the Airtel Internet set-top box. Validating USB drive, it will validate the USB drive that's connected. So this was the main menu that I was talking about. If I press the red button, I'll come to this setting here. So I'll show you that in a bit. So let's quickly press back, and now it's come on the channel. The first channel that starts is Star Plus HD. This thing supports 4K. I don't have a 4K TV, otherwise I would have shown you that resolution. The maximum I can show you is full HD resolution. So let's switch on to some HD channels. I'm putting the volume. Okay. Let's go to another channel. So this is how it plays.
I think we broke time.
Volume is pretty good. Oh, of course, that depends on your TV as well. I'll switch to another channel. This time I'll go ahead and press the channel number. Okay, it's switching. Put Star Movies HD channel. So that has come now. Okay, now let's explore the options that we have one by one. So let's explore the red button option, that's the Airtel Home option. So I press that. Now, as you can see, the first option is Home, and here I can see all the channels that I have surfed in the recent, like Star Movies HD, Colors Infinity HD, Z Cafe HD, and all those channels. Now playing is a very good section wherein they are telling you what movies are playing which are interesting to watch. So these are the movies that you can watch, and top rated movies, if you want a reminder or you want to go ahead and see when they will be coming, you can do that from this section. Then there are top movies, top sports, trending now. So all these are the options that I get in the first option of the Airtel Home. Then you have a TV guide. Here you can go ahead and go to any channel that you want. You can see the entire listing for 2 to 3 days of what all is coming in that channel. So I'll quickly go ahead and go to entertainment, and here are all the entertainment channels. So if I want to look at Star Plus HD, so I have these options, Ye Rishta Kya Kehlata Hai, and all these options. So if you want to surf, you can go ahead, and I'm pressing the right button of the direction key and go ahead and look at 2 3 days listing. So that is one thing I did not like was my previous Airtel HD box allowed me to see up to a week of content or 5 days of content what is coming. This one allows only 2 to 3 days, so that is one thing which I did not like. So that is one feature which I wish they can increase to at least 7 days of content, so that you can put some reminder or recording for those programs that you want to see. Airtel Movies is, again, this is a personalized app that is from Airtel. So if you want to directly go to and launch the app, you can do that from this option. Then the next option is games. Some of the games are remote control compatible, so you can go ahead and play them on your remote as well. So here's the all the top games that you have. If you buy a Bluetooth game controller or you have one, that will work as well, because a lot of Bluetooth devices can be connected to this Airtel set-top box. I tried connecting a Bluetooth speaker and it connected very well. So apps. Now here some of the apps which are showing are Netflix, Airtel Games, Airtel Movies, all these apps. They are preloaded apps. Then this is my profile. So here this is a default user. If you want, you can add a user. If I look at this option at the bottom, it says recording and reminders. So here I can go ahead and look at the recorded content that I have, scheduled content that I have, and I can set the reminders if I want. So I'll go ahead and look at the recorded. I have Supergirl recorded. That was a program I was watching yesterday, and I have recorded it. So I'll just show you how I can play that. I simply go ahead and press the middle button, OK button, and the content starts playing. If now these are the options which you get. So if I put the left or right direction keys, if I press them, then I get these options. This is pause, this is rewind, this is forward, and that is again if you want to go ahead and change the language setting. So here I press forward, so I press this. Now it is starting at 2x forward speed. Now if I want to increase that, I press this again, 4x, 8x, and 16x, then there's 32x and 64 times. So that's pretty fast. I don't think this is very easy to control with this remote control that is there. The previous remote control that was there from Airtel was much easier to use. They had dedicated buttons for forward, rewind, so that made life easier. This one is a little difficult to control, so that's what I didn't like about the remote aspect. However, the forward and the rewind works flawlessly. Now once I press the back button, I'll go ahead and exit the program that I've recorded. See here it's showing disk space, that is 25 GB out of 28 GB is available. And if I want to look at options, I can go ahead and press the 3-line button that I'd shown you before. So if I press that, I get the options to delete, lock this content, sort, and filter the content. So all these options are there. So I'll quickly press back, then I'll go back again, and this time I'll go ahead and look at other options that we have. Let's look at settings. So in settings you have parental lock, device resolution. So if you select that, you can go ahead, and I will usually recommend you put it to auto, but you can change the setting if you want. Aspect ratio is 16:9. You can select whatever you want. Recording options, then there are duration, audio, subtitle, Android settings, Bluetooth settings, Wi-Fi settings. You can configure your Wi-Fi from here. So advanced settings would be system diagnostics. I never use these, so I would recommend you don't use them. So this comes with Android 6, so that is one thing you can keep in mind. There's no update I've got so far. I've been using it for more than 4 or 5 months. Netflix has a dedicated button here, then with the app. Then if you want, if you go ahead and look at Android Home, it's showing as Android Home is where, again, there's a shortcut for that. You can press this O button here and go directly to the Android Home, and that will, this is the help option. So if I go to Android Home, now I'll get all the options to for my Android TV. So these are some of the YouTube videos which are coming by default. I watch a lot of YouTube on this, so it's coming. Then the Airtel apps are there with Netflix, Android TV apps. There's App Store, so you can go there and select the app you want. This is YouTube, this is the App Store that you have. So if I click here, I'll go to the App Store now. Now it's pretty much same to the one you use in your mobile, but the options are pretty limited, so you don't get so many apps, because of course they have to be compatible with your Android TV. So we'll come out of this now, and you can explore this at your leisure. And then you have Google Play, Music, these are all default apps. Then VLC Video Player is what I've installed, so I use it to play the movies that I put on the pen drive. This is the Airtel Movies option, and Sony Live app I have installed. So I wanted more apps like Hotstar and Boot and all, but there is no option for that in the Play Store. I've opened the VLC player for you, and I'm showing some of the movies that I have which I was watching. So I can go ahead and directly scroll them. I'll show you the video quality is pretty good. So I can quickly go ahead and jump to the track I want. So say, let's suppose go here and increase the volume. So there it was. Now I'll go back here again, and you can go ahead and install the apps that you like. And there are some games which you can play as well. I have mentioned again, you are setting the options here. This is the name of my Wi-Fi network. These are all the options, and then you have the search option, which is voice. And I found that to be 50% accurate at times. 50% doesn't just work at all. So let's go ahead and go and press the voice option. Let's see what we get here. So I'll go back. I'll come to go to the main Airtel Home. So I'll press Airtel Home. Let's go to Airtel Home. So we are back to Airtel Home. Now
Part of the X game. You're welcome to take a step forward.
I'll press back again.
Oh, so you want to be annihilated? All right, you all know the rules. It's one at a time.
Remember that the TV that you're using is not a Bluetooth remote controlled TV most of the time. So you will need to keep that line inside. The remote should be in line of sight to work. The TV then will work. So you need to keep that in mind. So now I'll quickly search some. So let's search for NDTV Profit. So I'll press a button, that is the mic button here. On top it says speak, search for channels and programs, recordings. So let's say NDTV Profit Prime. Oh, it caught that. So I can go ahead and directly scroll and switch to that channel. So if I say Supergirl, there is Supergirl, that's my recording, so it's showing me that. And if I say Star Plus, so it's giving me two options, Star Plus and Star Plus HD. So this thing works. I would say it's a hit and miss. So 80% of the time it works, but I would again give 50-50. It's a good feature to have nevertheless. So if I look at the scrolling touchpad that I have, so this is how I'm scrolling it. I'm just swiping left to right my fingers, and as you can see on the keyboard, it's swiping left to right. And if I go to this option, say suppose Star Plus HD. Now if I want to swipe, I can swipe right and swipe left, right, but it's too sensitive. Sometimes you will find that it's a little bothersome to use that, and the direction keys work pretty well. So that was all the features I wanted to show you. Besides that, this Chromecast feature, I have to show you that as well. So Chromecast works, I have tried it from laptop, it works well. Main reason I used Chromecast was to run Amazon Prime. There's no Amazon Prime app on the Play Store. Basically, I've set up a YouTube in my web browser in the laptop, and let's try to cast that to the TV through this Airtel Internet set-top box. So I'll go here and I'll select cast. So when I press select cast, it will give me an option to cast to the set-top box. The name is SH960S80. So I'll select that. See, now the YouTube is coming there on the TV. Okay, the same song that was supposed to play in the web browser is now playing on the TV. So let's raise some volume and listen to the song. See, the resolution is pretty good. This at HD resolution. So it's directly casting from YouTube, and you can see. I'll try to show you the bar itself. So here, that's the bar that's moving around. This is the casting that is happening. I've also opened another page. So let's stop this casting and let's try casting from Amazon Prime Video. So this is a cartoon. Let's see if this can be casted as well. I've already played that. Press cast and I'll say, let's try to cast this. Okay. See, now I'm playing the video from Amazon Prime directly to my TV. So that was one way you can run Amazon Prime on your TV. Now you can enjoy that there. So that's a very nice way to cast For this feature alone, you can go for this set-top box. I mean, this thing, if you buy Google Chromecast, the device costs around 3,300 rupees. This is inbuilt in your Airtel Internet box. So I would suggest that you can go for it wholeheartedly, because you're getting so many features. You're getting Airtel, everything is integrated into it. Android TV, your Chromecast, your Airtel TV subscription. So everything is integrated. I think this is a good bet and you should definitely go for it. So these are the features I wanted to show you, and do let me know how did you find this review, and do let me know in comments if there's anything you would like to know about this TV set-top box. Thank you for watching my review.